Hi, my name is Lavanya, and my project examines judicial bias and inconsistency in U.S. asylum decisions. Despite the expectation that asylum rulings be based strictly on legal merit, previous research has shown that outcomes often vary widely, depending not on the facts of the case, but on the judge assigned to hear it. This phenomenon is often referred to as refugee roulette. In fact, asylum approval rates can range anywhere from 0 to 98% among different judges. This project investigates the role of the three potential sources of inconsistency: judicial experience, political appointment, and the immigrant population density of the region where judges preside. My goal was to better understand how these extralegal factors shape asylum outcomes and whether they introduce bias into the system. To do this, I created my own national dataset using publicly available sources. I compiled data on over 500 immigration judges, including when and by whom they were appointed, the state they serve in, their years of experience on the bench, and the immigrant population density of their state based on census data. This dataset allowed me to examine how these variables influence each judge's asylum grant rate. I conducted an ordinary least squares regression analysis using Python and stats models. I treated each judge's asylum grant percentage as a dependent variable and included three categorical independent variables: judicial experience, political appointment, and regional immigrant density, using low and conservative as reference categories. This allowed me to isolate each variable's impact while controlling for others. The results revealed some clear patterns. Judges appointed by liberal administrations granted asylum at rates 3.97 percentage points higher than conservative appointees. This was statistically significant with a p-value of 0.02. Judges working in high immigrant density states granted asylum rates at 11.25 percentage points higher than those in low density areas, with a p-value of 0.00. Interestingly, judges with medium experience levels granted asylum 4.69 percentage points less than low experience judges, also statistically significant. These results suggest that judicial bias is not random, but structurally embedded in the asylum adjudication system. Who appoints the judge and where they serve significantly influences the likelihood of asylum being granted. This supports the need for reform, particularly through judicial training, independent oversight, and potentially restructuring the immigration court system to reduce political influence. In summary, my project reveals that personal and political factors play a measurable role in asylum outcomes. By combining original data collection with statistical modeling, this research contributes to broader policy conversations about fairness and accountability in the immigration court system. Thank you for listening. I look forward to sharing more at the symposium.